let's talk about the item spawner. So the item spawner does exactly that, spawns items. To load an item into the item spawner, you're first going to get the item into your inventory. We'll use a key card. Then you're just going to go to your inventory and you're going to drag and drop the item into the item spawner, and it'll just pick it up automatically. So if you open up the settings, you have a bunch of cool settings, like you can change if the item respawns or not, and you can also turn off visibility. I highly recommend turning off the item spawner visibility for most applications when using this device. So the time before first spawn, you can make this just spawn an item automatically or after a set amount of time, but I would set this to never, and I would also set time between spawns to never. This allows you to control when items spawn using only channels. Scrolling down here, you can set spawn item when receiving from channel 1. So that would make it so that there's no item going to spawn when the game starts until something sends a signal on channel 1. So a cool application for this would be taking the item spawner and putting it inside of a prop like these lockers, right? Placing it down and then getting out a button. Because this item will spawn when receiving from channel 1, we want to set the button to channel 1 as well. So we can go in here and we can set maybe the interact time. We can set, and then we're going to set the interaction text to say search locker. Set when interacted with, transmit on channel 1, and we're also actually going to turn off visibility in game. And the interaction target size, this allows the player to interact with the button from a further distance away instead of having to find the invisible button. So let's set this to just like 0.5. And you can see the little blue circle showing that's where the interaction range is. So basically we have this button that's going to send a signal on channel 1 when it's interacted with. Then we have an item spawner that's going to spawn an item when it receives a signal from this button. And then we just have this prop here that makes it all look cool. And if we start the game, when we start the game, you'll see if we walk up to the locker, it says search locker. We can interact with the button. And then, hey, look, we found a key card. And that's a cool application for using the item spawner in an escape room.